Static or rotating proxies? Choose the wrong one and you could be sacrificing performance, scale, or stability. Let me break down the pros, cons, and ideal use cases for each so you can make the right choice. When you need a consistent IP address for each session or task, static proxies are your go-to. Every request goes out through the same gateway. You send 100 requests, that's 100 from the same IP. This can be really useful when you need seamless session management for tasks like account logins, predictable performance for latency-sensitive operations, reduced captures and verifications as consistency signals trust. But that same consistency introduces some challenges, such as limited flexibility for high-volume scraping or geo-rotated tasks, and higher maintenance because once an IP is flagged, manual replacement becomes a time sink. But not all static proxies are created equal. Their performance and reliability depend on the IP source. Here are the different types of static proxies you can choose from. Number 1. Static data center proxies with IPs generated by virtual high-speed data centers. They are fast, reliable, but also easier to detect. Number 2. ISP proxies with IPs sourced from internet service providers but hosted on data centers. They offer balance of speed and trust. Number 3. Static mobile proxies with IPs obtained from real mobile carriers. They have the highest trust score of all. So, when should you use static proxies? They are ideal for managing multiple accounts on social media, e-commerce or banking platforms, web testing or QA with location-specific scenarios, maintaining a consistent online identity on platforms that monitor user activity patterns, accessing geo-restricted platforms where consistency matters. Now, what about rotating proxies? If your workflow demands high request volumes or stealth, rotating proxies are the better choice. Each request uses a different IP, which makes detection significantly harder. You send 100 requests, that's 100 different IPs. This gives you high anonymity for bots, crawlers, or scrapers, availability for massive data collection projects, wider coverage for accessing geo-targeted content. However, this constant IP rotation does have trade-offs, including potentially lower speeds due to IP switching delays, variable reliability due to shared IP pools under heavy use. And just like static proxies, there are different types of rotating proxies as well. Depending on the source of their IPs, they can be: Number 1. Residential rotating proxies with IPs sourced from real household devices, perfect for high-trust scraping and evading detection at scale. Number 2. Data center rotating proxies with high-speed IPs obtained from data centers, great for performance and cost efficiency but more easily detected by advanced anti-bot systems. Number 3. Mobile rotating proxies with IPs from real cellular networks, ideal for mobile-sensitive platforms where authenticity and trust are critical. So, when should you use rotating proxies? Thanks to their dynamic nature, rotating proxies are often the first choice for web scraping large public datasets, SEO monitoring and SERP tracking, ad verification across multiple regions, market research without getting blocked. Now let's compare static and rotating proxies side by side to see how they really differ. IP rotation. Static proxies keep one consistent IP for all your requests, while rotating proxies swap IPs after each request or at a preset interval. Exclusivity. Static proxies can be reserved just for you or shared, while rotating proxies are usually shared. Performance. With static proxies, you get stable performance. Rotating proxies might be slower or less reliable depending on traffic and usage. Pricing models. Static proxies usually charge per IP address. Rotating proxies often use bandwidth-based pricing or charge by port access. Flexibility. Rotating proxies are ideal for switching IPs automatically, while static proxies are better when you need consistency over variety. Maintenance requirements. Static proxies need more maintenance when IPs get flagged. On the other hand, rotating proxies handle this for you with automatic switching. So when should you use static proxies, and when do rotating proxies make more sense? Choose static proxies when consistency and long-term reliability are essential, such as managing multiple accounts and web testing. Go with rotating proxies when volume, anonymity, and region switching are your priorities, such as web scraping, SEO monitoring, and ad verification. Subscribe to IPRoyal for more proxy tips and integration guides to make your workflows seamless.